Hello, I wanted to talk to you today about why you should start planning to age in place now and not wait. And part of that means getting an education. I represent ageinplaceeducation.org. It's a great resource to get you started on, um, on learning about aging in place, but it's very important that you start to plan now. These are the things that we're going to be talking about in the presentation today. You will see that most people want to stay home as they age. Your house is probably not set up for it. If you're going to redo your bathroom once, redo it now so that it's ready to age in place and avoid those costs of assisted living. All right, so first of all, what is aging in place? Aging in place is basically having the option when you get older to choose where you want to live, that you're not limited by your housing environment. There are experts in this topic. They're called CAPS certified or certified aging in place specialists. There used to be a link on the National Home Builders Association to find these people. I'm not sure it's still there, but you should definitely look for a contractor or a designer who has that certification. All right. Sometimes people don't like the term aging in place because, who wants to admit they're aging? Nobody does. But if you switch the focus and think of it more about how are you going to make the house easy to use and efficient to use and safe to use, no matter your ability. So statistically, most people want to stay home. You'll see that there was an AARP study not too long ago that said 80% of people wanted to stay home. And people fear losing independence more than they fear death. So I think that there's probably a large proportion of people who would like to stay in their homes, but they're not currently set up in a way to do that. Houses are set up like we're always going to stay young, like we're going to be Peter Pan, and we're never going to age. And that's not a reality. And most people's houses, unfortunately, are Peter Pan houses that they were trying to maximize square footage and not really thinking about mobility challenges later in life. So even if you're 35, you want to take into consideration what it would be like to use that space as you age, because most people don't redo their kitchen multiple times. So you want to make sure that when you redo it in a way that's going to be useful as you age. The alternatives are extremely expensive. It is like college tuition every month if you are going to be in an assisted living or nursing home situation. It is extremely expensive. So this is especially true for things like ramps and front entryways, bathrooms, any area where there's a high risk of falling. The longer you can keep a person safe and out of a nursing home, the more money the family is going to save. So if that means spending a fair amount of money on a remodel, it actually is going to end up saving money in the long run. And if it's done in a beautiful way, it can actually increase the value of the house. So common things you're going to need to start to plan for is most people experience reduced vision and hearing, decreased muscle strength and endurance, cognitive aging, which means like processing speed is a little bit slower, a little bit more difficulty remembering things, reduced mobility and balance. And really avoid the falls, because once those falls happen and a person goes into the hospital for a fall, often their health degrades very fast, and sometimes they never regain the skills and the independence that they once had after a hospitalization. So prevention is really the key here. And planning ahead is going to save you a ton of money in the long run. And it's really important that you start to get educated now so that you know, even if you're in your 50s, what things to plan for so that it's already done by the time you need it. Okay, so please check out ageinplaceeducation.org for some more information. And, please consider giving a thumbs up to this video if you found it was helpful, or hit the subscribe button if you would like to find more information about this topic.